Hello and welcome to Sew with Christine. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful triangle blouse. I made this blouse making use of just 1 yard of fabric, and it is very simple to do. In fact, it is beginners friendly, so anyone can make this blouse. If this is what you are interested in watching, please watch this video to the end. I would encourage you not to skip any parts of this video so that you won't miss out on detailed information that I will be giving out. Also, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, do like this video and share to friends and families, and if you want to be getting updates from me whenever I post tutorials, turn your notification bell on. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. I'll go ahead and measure this. Like I said, I'm making use of 1 yard for this, and 1 yard is 36 inches. So I have 36 inches at the top here, and the length I have 60 something inches, let's say about 62 inches. So this is the length this comes in. So it comes in by 60 length or by 62. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this fabric into 2. I'm folding using the wrong side. Once the fabric is properly laid out, I'm going to pick one end of this fabric like so, and I'll use this to form a triangle like you want to cut a flay dress. So I'm just going to fold this into a triangular shape. Ensure all the edges are equal and in place. Once that is done, I'll just go ahead and cut out this excess that we have here. After cutting out the excess, I'll open this side up. This side is unfolded, so I'll just go ahead and open this place up, leaving these other parts folded. Next, I'm going to take the neck measurements. For this, I'm just going to measure the parts. I have 6 inches. Just look at the parts where you get 6 inches and mark that part out. After marking this line, I'm going to come down here on this side where we have the center front and the center back folded together. I'm going to come down by 3 inches. Once I mark down 3 inches there, I will use a curved line to connect these 3 inches to meet with this edge where I marked the 6 inches like so. After that, I'll just go ahead and cut out this neckline. After cutting, I'm going to mark out the arm width measurement. So from this edge here, I'm going to go up by 7 inches. From the hemline here, I'm going to go up by 7 inches. So this is going to be the arm width. Then at the shoulder here, I'm going to go inward by 0.5 inch. I'll do the same on this marked area. Then I'm just going to draw a straight line connecting the shoulder to the arm width measurement that I marked down. So this line that I have just drawn is the same allowance. Next is to take the hip measurements. So I'm just going to locate where I have my quarter hip measurement. The hip measurement I'm using is 40 divided by 4, that gives 10. I'll just add 1.5 inches to that, so that is 11.5 inches, which I have located here. I'll go ahead and mark this area down. So we've been able to mark down the arm width measurement as well as the hip measurements. I'll go ahead and notch this area. After notching the hip area, I'll also come to this part where I marked the arm width measurement, and I'll also notch this area. I'll pick all 4 because it's folded into 4 parts. So I'm going to pick all 4 fabric and I'm going to notch down all of them at once. So we are almost done with this. Next, I want to show you where to mark. This is the part we will be stitching. So on that area that I marked for the hip measurement, go inward by 0.5 inch, and at this end where we marked the arm width, go inward also by 0.5 inch. this is the seam allowance. Then I will go ahead and connect from this end to the place where I marked the quarter hip measurements. So you can see the direction of the chalk. So this is how you sew from the shoulder to this part, and at the hem here you sew from this end to where the quarter hip measurement was marked. This is very simple. All you just have to do is to follow the direction of the chalk or whatever marking you must have made use of. So for the neckline, we won't be leaving the neckline that way. We are going to be piping the neckline, and you can make use of a bias for that, or you can make use of the fabric to pipe the neckline. For me, I'm going to be making use of the fabric, so I'll go ahead and mark 1.5 inches. This is a cutout from the triangle we had initially. I just brought this in and folded it, went ahead to mark my 1.5 inches, and here we have the cutout piece that we will be making use of for this neckline. I'll go ahead and mark my 0.5 inch here like I did when this fabric was unfolded. You can see on this other side I have the markings visible, but I do not have them visible on this area that I am just marking. So that is why I'll go ahead and mark that area from the shoulder to the notched part. Then I'm going to use my fabric to turn this dress. That's this tiny strap of fabric. I'm going to use it to turn this neckline. After that, I'm going to sew the shoulders close to where I have the markings at the arm width. So here we are. I have gone ahead to use this tiny strap of clothes to turn this neckline. After turning this, I went ahead to notch the neckline. After notching, I'll just go ahead and trim off the excess there. I'm done trimming. What I will do next is to fold this tiny strap of clothes inward and pin it down. I'll keep pinning. I'm going to pin round this neckline. So once I'm done pinning, I'll go ahead and sew onto these areas that I have pinned. So like I said, I was going to close the shoulder to where I notched. I've done that. The next thing I'm going to do is to hem this arm width. Okay, so what we are going to do is we'll take this to the machine and fold this inward like 0.25 inch, and we'll fold it again the second time, then run a stitch onto this part. Once I'm done sewing this, I'm going to do the same thing for this side. After that, I'll move to the second arm width and run my stitch on that. So this is the neckline. I'm done stitching my fabric bias onto this dress. See how neat it looks. And this is the arm width. I've also done the hem at the arm width on both sides. So we are almost finished with this dress. Like I said, this is very easy to do and it doesn't take so much time. The next part we'll be sewing right now is the side of this dress. I have my chalk line on this side, but I do not have my chalk line on this area. That is why I'm marking 0.5 inch here. So I'm going to mark to this notched area. Once I'm done marking, I'm just going to draw a straight line from the notched area to the arm width. Exactly what I did for this other side is what I am doing here. So I'm going to be sewing along this line that I've just marked. So you see the direction. I'm going to sew from here to this notch line. I'll do the same for the other side. This is it. I've gone ahead to sew this side, and this is the arm, this is the side. So all of these areas have been sewn, remaining the edges here. So we need to neaten out these edges. Just what we did at the arm width is what we are going to be doing here. All you need to do is to pick one of these, fold it inward like 0.25 inch, then you fold it in again, making use of 0.5 inch that we marked. So once you're done with this first part, you move to the second part. So that's just how to do this. And here we have this dress all sewn out. Now this looks very beautiful and neat. I'm just going to turn this to the right side so you see what it looks like. So our dress is finally completed, and if you want to make this, it just takes very few minutes to complete this blouse, and when it is worn it looks like a bubu kind of. It's a free blouse. I really love this style. I love the simplicity, and I will urge you to try this out and give me your feedback in the comments. So if you find this video helpful, kindly smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn your notification bell on. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.